Somebody had asked, well, don't you think it's important to believe in yourself? And I thought that to be a very interesting question, to which my response is, what self do I have to believe in that I'm not already being? Right? Because I can tell myself a story. I can try to mitigate my doubt by telling myself I have control. So if I'm afraid something's not going to work out, I can try and overwhelm that by saying, no, it absolutely is going to work out. I got this. I'm the man. But I don't have to do that just to move forward. I can do that if I need to feel better about moving forward. But at the end of the day, how many times have we done something trying to feel better about moving forward when the best thing we could have done moving forward was just to be aware of the next step, rather than blinding ourselves with an expectation, blinding ourselves with an assumption of how things are going to go, and then getting frustrated when they don't go that way, or panicking when they start to go in a different direction, right? So I think that the idea of believing in yourself is another one of those concepts that unfortunately has been kind of twisted and skewed according to our overcommitment to this idea of who we are, right? Because belief in yourself is really just allowing yourself to go, I don't know, let's find out. And that's it. That's not really belief in a concept so much as just willing to allow yourself to demonstrate what you're capable of. And so just not, rather than believing in yourself, or rather than trying to prop yourself up, it's really just a lack of tearing yourself down.
Yeah. Yeah. And it kind of ties in with the concept of knowing yourself and realizing that believing in yourself is just believing in a concept. Like, what is there to believe in? You're believing in a fictitious idea at the end of the day. And like with knowing yourself, like, can you really know yourself, or are you are yourself? You're always yourself. And when you were saying that, I thought of the idea of, it comes back to, I don't know, I don't know how things are going to turn out. And that idea that we've talked about so often is the true faith, the faith in yourself, of not necessarily, crushing it or succeeding in whatever your ideal or idea of success is, but just going through it. And when it comes to, confidence, I think of confidence more as that action. No matter how you feel, no matter how you feel about yourself or the situation you're going through, it's just being there. It's just going through it without an expectation necessarily, just being there as the awareness of what is here and now. And confidence is less so a feeling, and it's less so a projection of yourself for how you feel like you should feel, or what you feel like, the mantras you need to say to yourself beforehand to handle something. It's just about doing it. It's just about getting into it and being okay with however it turns out. Because another thing is, you don't know what the best case scenario of it turning out is. So like, if you're believing in yourself so heavily, it's still, that belief is still, like we just mentioned, a sort of restrictive ideal. It ties you to a concept of how you think things should go based on your limited perception of, through your past experiences primarily, and not through the here and now, because the here and now is not a concept. And whatever you're going through is, you can have an idea of what you're going through, but you can't express reality, because reality isn't words, and whatever you're going through cannot be expressed because it isn't an idea. It just it is what is that you're going through. So you don't have to, believe in yourself and all this